Welcome back to Digi Bros.
What's up?
I am Digi Bro.
The only show where you get two brothers.
Still doing that. Probably been doing that this entire show's existence.
This is a show.
Alright. Did you have any other stories about your week that you wanted to talk about?
I could talk about the theory I had. Okay, so I was watching Anthony Fantano's vlog video about RedTube, or the YouTube Red or whatever it's called.
It's YouTube Red. It's not RedTube.
Not RedTube. YouTube Red.
RedTube is a pornography website.
YouTube Red, and it was talking about how it's it's gonna be this $10 a month subscription service. And that got me thinking
about
like
someone's dying because you said RedTube.
Anyways, I was thinking about how there's too many of these fucking online subscription things now, where it's just like you gotta pay $10 for Netflix, you gotta pay $10 for HBO now.
Netflix is only $7.
$7, whatever. It's still a bunch of fucking money.
Right.
$10 for YouTube, $10 for Hulu, $10 for Crunchyroll, $8, whatever the fuck, however much it is. It's still a bunch of money per month.
Right.
And I was thinking about how, with our cable package on TV, we get HBO, Showtime, Stars, all included in the cable package.
Are we going to start having cable packages for internet stuff?
That's what I'm thinking, that the cable companies are probably going to start packaging internet shit in with the cable packages.
They already do. That's why we have HBO Go. That's what.
No, I mean that. Well, that's because we have HBO with cable and HBO Go, but now HBO Now is the streaming service where you don't need the cable package.
Well, I think that answers your question.
Yeah.
No. It's going to go the opposite direction, and cable companies are going to be
supposedly,
SOL.
But then at some point it's going to get to people are going to be able to pay for all of them, and they're going to get more divided with what they can actually watch, and then
that's what they're
not getting as much. I don't know.
What all the services want.
I mean, that's what they want now. But then I'm sure at some point all those cable services wanted that too, and now they're being put in bundles. I feel like at some point it'll start going towards bundles, and you'll get these three with those three. I think
it already is kind of like that. There are ways that you can get bundles of subscription services, kind of.
Okay. It was just a theory. The cable companies will start doing that because they want you to have their internet connection now. So maybe Verizon Fios will go, well, with Fios you get HBO, Netflix, and
that's what we
YouTube
got.
Red.
That we got Netflix with our thing.
Did we?
We have it on the TV because of that, right?
No, we just have Netflix. They're just using the Apple box, whatever the fuck, for that.
I thought that they. I
don't
thought
think
they
that's packaged with
initially
their
bought
cable.
Netflix along with the cable.
No, I don't think so.
I think you can do that though. I think you can buy.
Well, maybe
Netflix with a cable
I've got a theory that's already in action. I just thought it was interesting. It was an interesting thought because there's too many fucking subscriptions. I can't afford all this shit.
Yeah,
when it's if you just pay a little bit more for internet and get 4 other services, then
YouTube Red apparently has original programming,
my fucking eyes
which
itch.
is, I guess, supposed to be.
Get your foot out of my face. Maybe your foot's making my eyes itch.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I just, it's better safe than sorry.
Victor,
Moral of the story, my eyes itch. Oh my god.
Victor, talk quieter.
This is hell.
You're getting closer to the mic.
I'm in hell.
It's already clipping. But Victor stopped moving on screen because he's too busy fucking rubbing his entire body because he's a fucking weirdo.
Okay, I gotta control the...
Yes, you haven't moved in 6 minutes. You've just been standing.
Figuring this because I know I have to bounce off of these with my fucking metal boots. But then I have to fly. Oh, so I need this, and I need this.
The leaf will be used very extensively in this dungeon.
And then I gotta get this fucking wind to go away before I do that. So I should go down here and plant some seeds. So I gotta turn to that guy and plant some seeds.
You've taken a really weird seating position that's probably gonna make you sound like shit.
I'm not comfortable, man.
So
you're making the bed slope, the couch slope.
Oh god, yeah. YouTube Red is supposed to have original programming, which is, I guess, supposed to be more YouTube video-like than other channels. Or Amazon now has original programming if you have
cool
Amazon Prime or whatever.
Yeah, so you gotta have 6 fucking subscriptions, man, if you want to get everything.
There's actually there's a I don't know if this is available anywhere else. but I was on the PS4, and there's an original show on the PS4.
Uh-huh.
Do you comprehend that?
I mean, Zammed was an original show on the PS3.
Yeah, but then it broadcast on TV afterwards.
Yeah, so maybe this one might broadcast on TV. That was like years afterwards.
Was that only on PS3?
Yeah.
You might be right. Zammed was like that.
Because it's Sony. Sony owns the shit, so they can do whatever they want.
This isn't an animated
What
show.
is the mind control?
I just I loaded up PS4. Like I was in the eShop, and there's like one section that's like originals, and I was like, "What do you mean originals?" And I went in there. There's like some show, and I was like, "What the fuck? They're selling a TV show through the fucking PS4." Yeah, really odd. But you're right, Zammed was like that, because we originally watched it that way. But it was so fucking stupid, because you had to rent the episodes, and it was it was like
$3 an episode or some shit like that.
It was $3 for standard def and $4 for HD, but you only got it for like 48 hours or something.
Yeah.
This was like the early days of like these kinds of things happening, you know, because this was like 08.
So you're really only renting the
early
episodes.
09. Yeah, it was super annoying, but I know that Donson had bought like a few of them at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we were just so excited about that show because it's so beautiful looking.
It's like, not very.
I've
plain.
still never finished Zammed, and I know that your experience with it was the first time you watched it, you thought it fell apart, and you.
The second time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, cool."
Then you watched it and you loved it. But I just remember that when the first episode came out, it was like nothing has ever looked this good before.
Yeah.
Like, it was the most visually impressive TV... Well, I mean, it wasn't TV, but it was like the most visually impressive show that I'd ever seen. And I always forget that when I'm, like, thinking about, like, what are the most impressive shows. That one would definitely be
pretty good looking.
Oh, my God. The scene where he transforms into the monster in episode 1 is probably one of the best animation cuts, like, ever made. And the fight scenes in episode 2. Fucking incredible shit. But yeah, that was totally a thing, and I completely forgot.
Got my little dude.
Because I'm sure we started downloading it after that, once people started releasing them online. And then it broadcast on TV later. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Alright. Was that all you had to say about that subject?
Yep.
And was that the one you had written down? That was the thing you had? Okay. By the way, if you couldn't tell in that story, I bought a PS4 on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Hilariously, I bought the PS4 because when I did that Soul Blazer Let's Play that you guys will have seen, which was only 4 episodes. Sorry about that if anybody was really into it, but the initial impetus to do the Soul Blazer Let's Play was like, I wanted to do a solo Let's Play because we had nothing to talk about on the show. And this is when we had just done that Wind Waker one where we did like 4 episodes and then just quit. And I was like, we're not going to have anything to talk about for a while. If I just did some like solo shit and just like
I didn't know you did them that long ago.
Yeah. I was like, if I just do some solo shit and like riff on whatever's in my head, then we can release that you know, when we don't have any more Wind Waker. And then we got a shit ton of questions.
Yes.
And so it was like, oh, well, that was completely unnecessary.
The show.
Right. So it turned out I didn't need the Soul Blazer Let's Play. But, like, when I was planning it, I originally wanted to do a Let's Play of Tomb Raider, the 2013 game. Because I wanted to finally finish it and, like, have an excuse to play it. And then I was like, oh, man, I forgot. Tomb Raider is on Donson's Steam. It's not on my Steam. And then I was like, I really want to play the Definitive Edition because they made like a new version of it called the Definitive Edition that is supposed to be like basically have the maxed out graphics and everything that like a lot of like basically PCs couldn't handle because the game had like this crazy hair engine that like you needed to have like the god tier computer to run the hair engine and shit like that.
Fuck?
And so they just sort of like optimized it for PS4 and Xbox One, but there is no PC version of the Definitive Edition. I did not know this. I don't know if they added anything else, but I was just like, man, I want to play the Definitive Edition. And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to buy the game either way. And then I thought, what if I bought a PS4? Because they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
Like, I guess in my head, they were like $500, which might have been what they cost when they came out or something. But,
probably.
Like, they're only $350 for a
Listen, there were 400 when they came out, because I remember being like, oh, the Xbox One's like 500, PS4's 400, like seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah, but the PS4 is like 350, and then it was going to be on sale for 300 on Black Friday, and I was like, I have been considering buying one, like, pretty much just for Tomb Raider, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to buy it if that's the only game, you know, and then I looked it up, and it was like, you know, you could get one that comes with the Uncharted collection, and I was like, that would be pretty cool, I'd like to play through those again, but, like, I really wasn't seeing any games that I super want for it. You know, there were some that are coming out, like, next year that look good, but I was like, whatever. A bunch of games went on sale for Black Friday, and I was like, maybe I'll just do it. I'll just buy the damn PS4 and get some games that are on sale. So I did, and I got Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Witcher 3, and Final Fantasy Type 0, because they were all on sale at GameStop. I almost bought Destiny, but then I found out there's like 18 fucking expansion packs you have to get. And I considered Shadows of Mordor, because I've heard it's good.
Shadows of Mordor.
But I don't think it seems like my kind of game, really.
Yeah.
But, like, so I got those games, and then I brought the console home. And, of course, me being me, I don't play any of those games. I go into the store and start looking at what's in the store. And I just start downloading a bunch of demos for games.
My guy.
So I immediately start playing all these free demos and, like, free-to-play games, and, like, that's all I was doing for days. It's just, like, demos and free-to-play games. And then they were having a Black Friday sale in the PSN store, which was different deals than the ones in stores, and they had all the fighting games I wanted on sale. They had BlazBlue on sale for $15, and Victor bought that. Yeah. They had Guilty Gear Xrd.
I also got Bloodborne for $20 on Black Friday.
Yeah. They had Guilty Gear Xrd, and they had, what's it called? J-Stars versus Plus. So we got all three of those, and then, like, between all of that, I realized that, ironically, this console that I thought had no games, I now have more games for than I did for the entire previous console generation.
Yeah.
Like,
you didn't buy shit for the PS3, PS4. You just played all the games we had.
Yeah, I think I bought, like, I think I have like three or four Wii games, 3 or 4 PS3 games. I might have bought like 1 or 2 Xbox 360 games. If I did, I probably sold them eventually because we don't have a working one, you know. But, like, yeah, I never really bought any games for those consoles because you guys would buy them all, and I never needed to, and I wasn't really into video games for most of that time. And then once I got back into games, I mostly played either indie and retro games or, like, Steam games, you know. Yes. So it's been a while since I've been, like, a console gamer, but as soon as I had the PS4, I was like, oh, hey, there's all these games that are just, like, right in front of my face that are all on sale, so... Yep.
That ate me real quick.
It was pretty funny. And I will say, I really like the console experience of the PS4.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think the controller's really good. I love the interface of it. I love that you can just, like, leave a game at any time and it just stays suspended. Like, anytime you're playing a game, you press that little PS button and it just takes you right out to the menu. You can check on other shit, you know, and then jump right back into the game.
I mean, they could do that on the PS3.
Not the same, though, because didn't it close the game if you did that on PS3?
If you tried to, like, do some other stuff, like if you tried to load up a different application, but they didn't close the game.
Did it just, like, immediately take you out if you pressed the button?
Yeah.
I don't remember that happening.
What are you fucking talking about?
Like,
just brings up the menu.
Like it takes you out to the start screen.
Yeah.
Huh. What are you... I don't think I've ever done that on the PS3.
How?
I never needed to. What was I gonna do?
You
other
accidentally
than
press the button and be like, oh, I'm in the main menu.
I thought it just brought up like a thing that like gives you options, like do you want to turn off the controller, turn off the console? Like that
no, that's if you hold it down.
I guess. Anyways, it's cool. I like it. I haven't played a console game in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, enough of that story. Do you want to answer some questions?
I don't know. I've been playing Bloodborne. I want to talk about Bloodborne a bit. Because I've been playing...
Why don't you talk about that when we play Bloodborne?
Well, because this is relevant to that, okay? I'm playing the DLC all week, and I want to ask our fans, would they rather, when we do our Bloodborne playthrough, Would they rather us, like, kind of burn through the game easily, or do they want to see me do absolutely everything and see me get my fucking ass kicked for hours? Because
what
that's
kind
what
of
it's going to come
question
down
is that?
to.
Of course they want that.
Okay, just putting it out there. I'm giving them the option. Don't say I didn't warn you. Even though what I'll probably do is for the harder fights, I'm just gonna summon people and like
just watch Game Grumps.
I'm gonna fucking cheat and summon bitches on some of these fights because I just won't be able to beat them.
So yeah, we've talked a lot about doing Bloodborne, and the main reason we haven't is that we would have to tie up somebody else's PS4 for a month.
Yeah, but now we have
now I have a PS4, so there's no problem.
So.
And I tested out the PS4's like recording video capabilities, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Can we still use our capture though? I mean,
I couldn't get it to work with the capture. It supposedly can, so I might just be using the wrong chords. It might be just like the PS3 where you have to use like the component chord to make it work.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see a slot for that on the PS4, but you can just record directly to your hard drive. The only problem with that is that like there's certain scenes that they are allowed to block you from. Like, for instance, a cutscene in Final Fantasy Type 0, like, it had a thing that came on screen. It's like, oh, you can't record this scene.
What?
So it'll, like, stop your recording and start it up again.
That's weird.
For certain cutscenes, if they don't want it to, like, get out there or whatever, you know. Like, that one in particular had a song in it, so I'm thinking it's
for copyright
song,
reasons.
You know?
Wow. That's some goofy shit.
So yeah, I don't know how extensive that would be in a game like Bloodborne or anything, but like, and I don't know how much like data I can fit on there and all that shit, but you know, we'll figure it out. Point is, we can record directly through the PS4, and you can transfer shit onto an SD card.
Mm-hmm.
So like I tested out transferring like a 5-minute video onto one of your SD cards, like the 16 gig, and then plugging it into my computer, and all of that worked out fine. So, yeah. We'll probably be doing a Bloodborne Let's Play after the Wind Waker.
Yay.
Victor's wanted to do it for as long as this show's been around.
Yeah. And it'll be good because I'll be fresh off of just beating the game, so I will at least be refreshed on how to play the game and not completely eating shit. I'm sure I will still eat a significant amount of shit.
And the DLC
I just
is
love
like
shoving shit into my face.
Insanely hard, right?
Yeah.
You're not even through it yet.
I'm on the final boss. And it's gonna be a 3-dayer. Yeah. Like, it's gonna take a while.
Don-san said it took him 2 days to beat the last boss of the DLC.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Is like a master Souls.
It's one of those, it's like not even unfair. It's just legitimately a fucking hard fight. It's just fucking difficult.
Sounds interesting. Alright. You know what? We actually filled out that whole episode.
Hey. Did we?
I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's about 17 or 18 minutes. It's good enough.
I can't run up the thing.
Next time on Digi Bros, we'll get back to answering questions. Man, we haven't even started. And there's like 100,000 questions.
Yeah, there are too many questions. So I wanted to give you guys a little break.
Yeah. Well, aside from the fact that the last video of the last session was you talking about your day anyways. So they would have already had a break.
Man, whatever.
Next time on Digi Bros.
I don't remember that shit.